It's currently a minute past 5. Gonna go pray Fajr. Yay. Yes guys, Assalamu alaikum. Currently 5:38. I'm at the gym. I'm here to have a jog. You know, I didn't wanna come here for a jog. I used to jog like 4 days a week, like stopped last year December. I didn't want to come here. I felt really exhausted because I slept late. I usually sleep around at least 9:30. But nowadays I'm sleeping later because, you know, this and that. The point is, even though I didn't want to come, I decided last night that I would. So regardless of how I felt about it, I showed up. The point I'm trying to make is, it doesn't matter how you feel, it matters what you do. If you think from a place of lack, you're always going to be tired. You know the phrase that says, I got energy for days, you need to have energy for weeks, months even. If you decide to do something, do it regardless of how you feel about it. You just gotta do it. I'm only gonna be jogging 3 days a week though, because the other two I fast, you know, Monday and Thursday, it's Sunnah. Let's hit it. Alright, so that's the first day of jogging done. I usually jog for 20 to 30 minutes. I'll do about 5 or more kilometers in that duration. That one lap I do about 15 of those in that much time. More or less. Usually more. Okay then. Today's Tuesday, gonna be hitting some back and tricep stuff. Day 2 is Tuesday and it already feels like a long week. Let's get it though. Set 1 done out of 3. I try to get like full extensions, like, you know, try to really get the squeeze and the stretch on my lats. Yeah. All right, now it's time for set 2. I'm gonna be hitting some pull things. I forgot what they're called. I don't like keep forgetting things. Okay. That's the weight I'm hitting. Hitting about 2 plates less, but I'm gonna increase it, progressive overload in that. Remember, do your steps while you're waiting to do your other set. It's more productive. Try to get in a warm-up set and then build up to your heavy exercises. It's better for you. I have this one friend called Tony. He used to always say that to me. Now we're hitting the actual sets. Hit that shit though. All right, now it's time to hit my 4th exercise of this gym session. I'm gonna be hitting some lat pull downs. Dealing with this bar here requires you a lot more control. It's heavy. Chances of getting messed up while doing all that stuff. Always make sure to hydrate. It's a lot of sweating. All right, now it's going to be my 5th and 6th exercise. I'm just going to do some tricep extensions over there and do some traps right there. that's that. Day 2, hit the gym and everything. Prayed my Isha. I'm back at home now. You know, I preach a lot about being better, but I too understand that being better is difficult. It's soul draining. The thing about the reason for that being is if you're actually committed to it, you actually end up showing up. And even when you're tired, you do the things that you said you would. And that in itself is a very fulfilling thing. When you go to bed a day, you know you did 100%. It feels good. It's like I did what I'm supposed to do. You can't leave everything to motivation and feelings. So if you just leave everything to your motivation and your feelings, you're gonna end up quitting because it requires you to be motivated to do something. That's not how that works. In life, it's very important to be who you are, not your fear, not that doubt of yours. Your lack of commitment to yourself is an insult to who you are. You are all that good that's inside of you, not that fear, not that doubt. You are all that's good. Hi, my name is Abdullah Shibaz. I'm some random fucking guy on the internet. Everybody starts out as some random somebody. Everybody's got to do something. It's called consistency because you show up every day. And after consistency comes adaptation. If you can do those two things with consistent adaptation, you will eventually be where you want to be. And you have to do everything you do with good intentions. If you can do whatever you do with good intentions for the sake of Allah, because Allah wants you to succeed. When you think like that, it's just that easy to do it. It's more pure. It's not tainted by any sort of selfishness. You know, it's your life, but life's not all about you. Day 12 out of 730. I'm gonna be here for 730 days. Fantastic. Bye.